What's up, guys? So we're gonna do this prediction on the semifinals of the 2024 recent vice presidential spinner battle. If you missed the video, goodbye Dick Cheney. Rockefeller survived at the end, but George H.W. Bush, Dan Quayle, they have been back and forth throughout the entire whole battle. But one of them is gonna lose, and let's see who wins and goes to the finals on my prediction. The first spin, we always do Alaska, which is we always do. Ooh, close to the line, but that is going to be Nelson Rockefeller, which I don't know who was I don't know what vice president he was on. I don't remember seeing him on there, but oh well. Let's go to Hawaii. 4 votes. That one is going to Rockefeller. 2 in a row for Rockefeller. What a start he's putting up. Can't believe Dan Quayle's and Bush are at 0. It's too early, but let's see how Washington gives us. How about this? Another one for Rockefeller. 3 in a row. Putting up a little Jim Gilmore thing. Let's see what Oregon says. That's 8 votes. Once again, Rockefeller. That's 4 straight states at the start. Wow, he's having a phenomenal start to the semifinals. California 55. It's going to help. Will Rockefeller build up that lead, or will George Bush get on there, or Dan Quayle? We'll see. Which one is it going to be? Number 3. That's what Quayle needed. So now Bush is the only one not on the board. But you never know. He could come back like Rockefeller did last round over Cheney. Let's see. Yep, Nevada does go to Bush. So now everybody's in. Wow, George H.W. Bush is on the bottom. Let's go to Idaho. 4 votes. Who is it going to be? Another one for Quayle. But it doesn't matter because Bush has still got a chance to catch up to Rockefeller. Let's go to Utah. Oh, close for Quayle to go 2 in a row, but that's Bush. He could need them. He must need Arizona too. Wow. George H.W. Bush, 2 in a row. He needed those. If he could get Montana 4 votes, he could tie Nelson Rockefeller for the bottom. Let's see if he can do it. Not quite. That does go to Dan Quayle. Not quite yet for Bush. Wyoming free electoral votes. We're visiting Dick Cheney right now. Rockefeller, number 1. Colorado's 10 votes. That could put Bush ahead of him. Ahead of Rockefeller, but that does not going to help him too. Number 1 is Rockefeller. New Mexico, who is going to win them? Number 2, George H.W. Bush. He might need his home state of Texas. That could help him too. But we're not there yet. We still got to do North Dakota first. Number 3, Dan Quayle. South Dakota. I thought it was going to go to Rockefeller for a minute, but no. Number 2, George H.W. Bush. Nebraska's at large. Only 2 votes. It could help somebody. And looks like Bush wants them. First district. How about this? Another one for Bush. Wow. That's pretty unexpected to see. He might actually... Again is Bush on the 2nd district. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Let's get the 2nd district to Bush. Give me a sec, guys. I don't know what just happened. I'm trying to get my spinner back up. He's going to give me a sec. I don't know why every time it does that. There's nothing I can do about it. If it happens, it happens. I'm trying to get this spinner back up, guys, so give me a sec. Alright, let me see if I can get this back on now. Hold on. Yeah, if it spins, we're not going to count it. Yeah, we're not going to count it. Anyway, the next one is the 3rd district. Alright, let's try again now. Let's try again. That also goes to Bush. I do apologize for that, but we're giving it to... He just swept the entire state of Nebraska. You don't see that often. But Bush says, I'm going to clean this sweep. Let's go to Oklahoma now. Again. I don't know what George H.W. Bush did to the spinner, but he's got like 6 in a row. We haven't even gotten to Texas yet. Another one for Bush. How on earth is he back on top now? This is just unreal to see what George H.W. Bush is doing in the Southwest. Let's see if he can get his home state of Texas. Rockefeller would need it too. Let's see who wins it. And again! Unbelievable! Where is George H.W. Bush getting on fire at this point? Now he's in first place over Dan Quayle and Rockefeller on the bottom. This is an unprecedented performance for Bush. I mean, wow. Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. Finally goes to Rockefeller after he didn't even get a state since Colorado. But Iowa, 6 electoral votes. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Dan Quayle, number 3. Sorry, they're out of order. Sorry, they're not organized in order. I try to fix it and it won't let me. But the next state is Missouri. Here we go again. Here we go again. George H.W. Bush. Here we go again. He's won so many rounds. But number 3 is going to be Quayle on Arkansas. I'm telling you right now, Rockefeller has got to win one of those Rust Belt states, known as the Blue Wall. But number 2 for Louisiana is George H.W. Bush. Put him over triple ditches, which is 100 electoral votes. Just to be fun fact. So Wisconsin is next. That one desperately would need it for Rockefeller, and he gets it. If he could get 19, I think that will be... I don't think it will be enough to pass Quayle. Let's see if he can get it. No, it does not. Number 3 will go to Dan Quayle. Almost at 100 electoral votes where George H.W. Bush is at right now. But Michigan is next. Rockefeller does not get it. That's George H.W. Bush. Now we're coming to the home state of Dan Quayle. Let's see if he can win it. Not quite. Plus a weak spin, but that's 2 in a row for George H.W. Bush. Look at him. He's at 133. What a performance. Kentucky is next. That's my home state as well. And, okay, I don't know what George H.W. Bush did to the spinner. He will get another one. I don't know what he did to this darn spinner. Who gets Tennessee? Oh yeah, that's what Rockefeller meant. He gets Tennessee. Mississippi, who will win it? Dan Quayle will take the 6 votes from here, put him at 100. Alabama. Look at this now. Now it goes back to Rockefeller. As of right now, Rockefeller must win Florida. Dan Quayle hopes that Dan Quayle might need this one. It's going to be one of these two. We're going to find out. Or it could go to Bush, which he's been on a hot roll. Let's see. 30 votes. Who wins it? That is indeed Rockefeller. He needed it, and that puts him ahead of Dan Quayle by 8 electoral votes, but Quayle's got some time. Let's go to Georgia's 16 electoral votes. How about this? That's going back to the Quayle column. Now again, Rockefeller at the bottom. South Carolina, 9 electoral votes. This time, it's going to go to George H.W. Bush. Honestly, I can't believe he didn't even need Florida. He got Texas, the Southwest, but North Carolina's next. Who is gonna win him? That's exactly what Rockefeller wanted. He will get North Carolina, Ohio, Buckeye State. Unbelievable. Dan Quayle on Ohio. He said not so fast. Now Rockefeller back on the bottom. That is not good for Rockefeller. But he's still got some time, but he will win West Virginia. He'll get 4 votes from here. And number 3 for Maine at large is going to the Quail column. The 1st district is next. 2 in a row for Quail. He needs to build up more than that because he could lose New York if it goes to Rockefeller. But the 2nd district of Maine will go to Dan Quail as well. I mean, excuse me, Rockefeller. Sorry, Rockefeller. I forgot his name. But New Hampshire will go to Rockefeller. I cannot pronounce his name right. I'm sorry. Keep saying Dan Quail. Vermont's next. How about this build up? 3 in a row. And Vermont will go to Nelson Rockefeller. Look at this. We got a tie between Dan Quail and Nelson Rockefeller. I'm telling you right now, Rockefeller needs his home state of New York. 28 votes. We got number 1 and number 3. These are the 2 that really wants this state. It's gonna have to be one of them will win it. We'll see who wins the Empire State. It does go to the Rockefeller column. He needed it. He got it after trailing so bad. And now Dan Quail on the bottom. Let's see. Massachusetts. And that is going to Quail. The back and forth between Rockefeller and Quail continues. Let's see what Connecticut has to say about that. Another one for Quail. Now he only trails Rockefeller by 10 votes. Wow. This is going to be pretty close. Oh, yeah. Oh, and George H.W. Bush could be in danger. He's on the bottom. I did not realize that. He had a sensational performance. How on earth is he on the bottom? That's just unexpected. Bush might be in danger. Nobody is safe at this point. I thought Bush was going to be safe, but no. This is an unprecedented semifinals. But let's go to Connecticut. 4 votes. Who is going to get him? Now Bush, he saw him get in danger, but he is going to try and build that up. Ooh, New Jersey, it's going to decide one of these 2 guys at this point. All of them need this. Oh, that is exactly what Quail needed. So Dan Quail gets in 1st place. Bush is on the bottom again. He needs at least get 12. And he might need Pennsylvania and Virginia. This is a very close prediction, guys. I've never seen it. I thought Bush was going to be safe all the way, but no. But number 3 goes back to the Quail column. I don't know. I don't know. It could decide either way at this point. Let's see what Maryland has to say about it. Oh, that's not good for Bush. He desperately would need it, but that's in trouble. But he could win Pennsylvania to knock Rockefeller out of his shoe. But we got to go to D.C. first. 3 electoral votes. Home to the White House. But that one will go for Rockefeller. Honestly, right now, Virginia will not help Bush. He must win Pennsylvania. Otherwise, he is gone. Pennsylvania, this is the moment we've been waiting to see. Is it going to be George? This is George Bush's last chance. Can he do it? Let's see. 19 votes. Who is it going to be? That seals the deal. That seals it. Nelson Rockefeller. He seals the deal. So that means Bush is done. Even you give him Virginia, he is done in this prediction. Let's see about Virginia. Let's see. And well, despite losing this one, it will still go to Bush. But oh my, how on earth did he lose this one? Honestly, here's your prediction. I thought Bush was going to go all the way. Rockefeller survives again. Like, unbelievable. Here's your totals. 188 for Rockefeller. He's the winner of my prediction semifinals. 183 for Dan Quail. He had a sensational. I thought he was going to be gone for a minute until George H.W. Bush which I can't believe he's going home after that advantage he had with Texas, his home state. It does not help him this time at all. What a remarkable finish in my prediction of the semifinals. I don't know what Political Access is gonna say about this prediction. Ooh, look at all that. We saw comebacks. We saw everything. Honestly, this might be one of the most craziest spinner battles predictions I've ever done. Honestly. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to see more spinner battles predictions. This is my shout out. Go subscribe to Political Access. He's the one who does all of this. So this is Rick out.